Going by TRex. Here we go.
You're so energetic.
Right.
Hello, wonderful people.
What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back to Richie Rich Abroad. I'm your host, Richie Rich.
And this is Chang.
And the first thing I gotta say is Happy 4th of July to all y'all cats. I know it's a little late, but Happy 4th of July to everybody. Happy Independence Day. Hope everybody got through all of that safe and all that. The second thing I gotta say is boo, boo. We went to see Jurassic Park last night, the new movie last night. If you guys have seen it, let me know what you think. The ending was I still think the ending here might be different than the ending in the US. I'm not sure. But the ending was garbage. Absolute garbage. I was disappointed.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's it.
I was like, what? They didn't eat him? I mean, they gotta eat this Joker, man. He flew all the way across this. Anyway, man, I ain't even gonna get into it. But let me know what you think. If you saw the movie, let me know what you think. I thought they just made another movie. It was a money grab. We got to make another movie with the name Jurassic Park on it, and people will come to see the movie because it says Jurassic Park. But I thought the movie was less than desirable. I had some ill feelings toward the movie.
If you're an adult, I think you may be looking at it that way, the storyline and all that. Yeah. But if you're a kid, you just enjoy seeing
I guess so. I mean, the boys liked it. Right?
Yeah.
The boys really liked it. They couldn't stop talking about it. I guess that's all that mattered. But I want to see a damn good movie. You know, if I'm gonna pay all my money, I want to see a good movie. I did fall asleep.
I know. I heard you. I told you.
I told you I'm gonna fall asleep. Yeah. Said, give me your shoulder, because you know I'm gonna fall asleep in the Joker, right?
I know, right?
Anyway, okay, go ahead with the rules and regulations and all of that.
All right. So before we start, don't forget to hit the like on your way in, and if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. And also, just to remind everybody, this is a call-in live stream. So the number
call in.
Yeah, call in 415-490.
It's on the screen.
8030.
It's on the screen. They can read.
Yes. So call us in and give us your take.
Call in, give us your take. You get 3 minutes. We're gonna give you 3 minutes to give us your take. 3 minutes to get in and get out. Right. What's next?
Be respectful, because we are.
and because Slick Rick is quick on the trigger. Hey, if you say some whack stuff, Slick Rick he's gonna jack you up. I'm just telling you right now.
It's not Slick Rick today. Strict Rick.
It's Strict Rick. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. Okay.
Yeah, and also super chats, super stickers are welcome.
Always welcome. We ain't soliciting none, but damn it, if you want to give it, we will take it, and it'll always go to a good cause. We guarantee that.
Yeah.
All right. You got anything else?
I don't have anything else. Let's shout out some people here.
All right, let's see who's in the house. All right. I did that wrong. I did that wrong. Man, you think I'm getting old?
It's okay.
All right, we know Slick Rick is in the house because he's our dude, man.
I know, right?
All right, who else is in the house? Oh, Ching is in. Oh. All right, who else in there? Raymond is in the house.
Hello, Raymond.
What's going on, brother?
It's raining in Las Piñas. It's a little overcast here.
Right. Tiger is in the house. What's up, Tiger?
Hello,
Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Mike T is in the house.
Hello, Mike T.
Anders, our dude from way up north. What's going on, Anders?
Hello,
Long time
Anders.
no see.
Yes.
Good to have you joining us again. ObiWan is in the house using the Force. Right? All right.
Hello, Obi.
ObiWan. Yes, thank you.
Hello, ObiWan.
You show respect for Star Wars. Yeah, okay. ObiWan, right?
Oh yes.
Right. Okay. And Raymond said, "Don't spoil the movie. I won't say nothing else about the movie, y'all. Let me know how you feel about it. All right. Let's see. ObiWan. James Spoon is in the house. What's up, James Witherspoon is in the house.
So ObiWan asked, was the movie still worth watching? To me, it still is. It's still.
If there wasn't the boys, would you say the movie was worth watching? Because you got to think big outside the box.
Okay.
Don't just think about, oh, the boys really liked the movie, blah, blah, blah. Did you enjoy the movie?
A 7 out of 10.
Word? You too generous.
Because I was,
you too generous.
jumping.
Yeah. if you compare it to the original Jurassic Park or even the Lost World, no.
Oh, Lost World,
No.
definitely.
Nah, I didn't think so. If you got kids, the kids will like it. They'll definitely like it. But for me, I was disappointed. I'm just gonna say I was disappointed. The whole premise. I mean, there was just so many holes in the whole story. Anyway, go see the movie. Let me know how you feel. If you saw the movie, let me know. Let me know
Your thoughts.
your thoughts. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So, where
All
we
right.
at?
Spoon's in the house said, what it do, my two favorite bloggers from Orlando, Florida. All right, James Witherspoon, what's going on with you, brother?
Hello, James. Thank you for joining us.
And Anders, we really appreciate you coming back. We know it's been a little bit. We're a little worried about you. You know, y'all don't think we notice when people have take a hiatus, you know. We notice. We definitely notice. So we was like, hey, what's going on with Anders? I wonder if he's okay. Right? It's my bad. I should have hit you up and checked out on you myself. Next time I won't slip. All right, let's get to the topic. Was there a T-Rex? Hey, but here, okay, I know. Slick Rick says, was there a T-Rex? Was there a T-Rex?
Yes. There was. And the rat. Chasing the rat.
But it what? There
was. The question is the question.
In Jurassic Park, there's got to be two things. There's got to be velociraptors. There's got to be velociraptors, right? And there's got to be T-Rexes. Go see the movie. Come. The T-Rex played a tiny role. It wasn't even scary. And there were raptors. Remember anyway. But the raptors were only in it for like 5 seconds of the whole movie. You got to have raptors. Come on, man.
The chasing.
Yeah.
Not a lot of chasing.
Not a lot of chasing and stuff, man.
I'm looking forward for the chasing.
On, yeah, come on. Anyway, I was disappointed, but I'm still. I'm curious to know, is the ending here? Because I know they change it because of different cultures.
Oh yeah.
No, they definitely edit stuff. I'm curious to know if the ending here is the same as the ending in the U.S. Because we like our violence. We like people get chopped up and ate up and shot up. We like that. I'm just saying that's our culture.
Okay.
Right.
Oh, so we have a new name here. Hello, Hindu Raj.
Hindu Raj is in the house. Hey, so Hindu Raj is in the house. Welcome to our channel, Hindu Raj. We appreciate you dropping in. Roy McLeod is in the house. What's going on, Roy?
Hello, Roy.
All right, Chang. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. We got some questions. You know what? And look, before we even start, I'm gonna tell you, this is one of the few times I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm hating. I don't hate on people. I'm not usually jealous or envious of people. But today I'm telling you, I'm hating. That's it. Let's get to the questions.
Okay.
What's the main question? Let's go.
So the topic is about dating and thirst traps in the Philippines. The question is, why so many men keep sending money to Filipinas?
That's the question. And let me preface this whole conversation and say this. Me and Slick Rick browse through the internet, and I know Slick Rick goes on different channels. I go on different channels. Not just, there's some channels I watch. I watch other people's live streams because I'm genuinely interested in other people's live streams.
Yeah.
So I watch other people's live streams. But how come there's live streams of women? No joke. There are live streams of women sleeping, Filipinas sleeping, and cats are given. I watched a cat give a woman $200, not Philippines pesos. $200. She was sleeping. So the question is, somebody tell me why. Why are cats giving these Filipinas money? Because look, if I could pull my junk out and get money, I'm not gonna lie, I would probably do it. I would probably pull my junk out and just swing around and hopefully they would flood our live stream with money, right? Or if Ching, we might be more successful if Ching, got butt naked or something like that. Would probably work better. But we're not gonna do it. We're just not gonna do it. I'm not pulling my junk out. It would be some award-winning junk, though. I'm just saying. But we're not gonna do it. That's the whole thing. Why do cats give these women money? They're not doing nothing. They're not getting back. What's the reason? Help you guys. Help me. Help you. What's the reason these cats are giving these women money? That's That's the prevailing question. That's the underlying question of today's live stream. Why are these cats giving these women money?
I'm just reading through the comments, and I see some responses. You
Okay.
pulling out your junk. Anyway.
I didn't get to it yet. I'm over here talking. I'm a little heat. I'm not heated, but I had something to say today. I definitely had something to say today.
Okay, we'll hear you.
Yeah. Right. Don't forget,
right.
Look, this is a call-in live stream. So look, if you got something to say, come on with it. Come on with it. There's the number. Come on with it. And if you want to mic up, you want to cam up, Slick Rick will drop the mic and cam link in the chat, and we'll do that. But come on with it. If you have some reasons, tell me, why are cats giving these Filipinas money? I saw a woman cooking, and what was she cooking? She wasn't cooking nothing. What was she, like adobo or something? Like, seriously, cats are giving them money for doing nothing, for making ice cream,
washing clothes,
for washing. I swear to washing clothes. Cats are giving these women money. I understand she's okay, super hot woman, something like that. I still don't understand. Super hot woman. Okay, acknowledge she's super hot. She's really pretty, but why are you giving her money just because she's good looking? For reals? That's okay.
You might
let me get in the comments and read what some of these cats have to say.
Yes, okay.
All right, we got the Hindu Raj. Morris is in the house. What's going on, Morris? We appreciate you joining us as always. Ron Hughes is in the house. What's going on, Ron Hughes? Okay.
So Rodmo is here.
Rodmo, what's up, brother? All right. All right. So Rodmo said
it's been a while.
It's been a minute. Rodmo, I'm telling you, y'all think we don't notice, but we notice when some cats haven't been around. So we always, our prayers are always with you. We always hope that, this is low, we're low priority on people's, in the grand scheme of things, but we definitely notice and we pray for people, because we always think, man, I hope nothing happened to such and such person, right?
Yeah.
All right. But Rodmo, happy to have you back, brother.
Yes. Roger Parker is here. I have been watching you for a while now, and I was really impressed with your recent videos of giving back to those in need. Now I want to come and donate. Thank you so much, Roger.
Roger, and look, if you guys want to donate, we're always happy for it. The one thing I guarantee you is it will go to a worthy cause for sure. The money will not be wasted. So we always appreciate donations and contributions, right?
That's right.
All right. Let's see.
So,
all right. Slick Rick said, go ahead.
It happens all the time. You just shake your head.
Brother, it makes me crazy. It really makes me crazy. And I know it sounds like I'm hating, because I am hating a little bit, right? Because I mean, if I could pull out my junk and just get, and people would give me money, and women would, I would do it. Would I do it? Yeah, I would do it. Yeah, I would do it. But I'm just saying, but I can't. And Ching is not going to go on here and come in here in a bikini or be butt naked or something like that, or showing a whole bunch of skin.
If you're going to do that, then have an account on, what's that? The
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Huh? We could do an OnlyFans. No, I'm just kidding.
No, but
you sure? No. I'm just kidding. I'm
playing. But if you're going to do that, maybe people or women are doing it because it's borderline, it's still approved by YouTube.
It's approved by YouTube, but I mean, they're bending over.
Let me adjust the camera.
Yeah, they're bending over, showing cleavage, showing just enough where you're not seeing. It's a tease, right? And it makes me crazy. Tiger, don't worry, I'm not gonna pull out my junk, bro. I promise. Yeah, I'm not pulling out my junk or nothing like that. There will be no extra skin on this channel. Period. Guaranteed. As long as this channel exists, you will not see any thirst trapping thumbnails with Ching booty hanging booty out, and yeah, it's not gonna happen. I guarantee you, it's not gonna happen. Guaranteed. Hold me to that. Guaranteed. Anyway, Spoon said, "Complete foolishness." I agree, Spoon. Right? Jeff Cobborn is in the house. What's up, Jeff? We appreciate you dropping in. Give us your take, Jeff. I'm telling you, I really want to hear you guys' take. Why are dudes giving these women money? Their content it's no content. It's not even
nothing.
We're over here trying to hey, what is the audience gonna like? You think they'll like this? You think they'll like that? You're brainstorming. Hey, you think this? Hey, we should do this. The audience is really we care about the content. We care about what we're putting out, right? These women are just
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Are they even thinking
yes,
about what?
yeah, like washing clothes in the bathtub, like for real. And dudes are giving. I'm watching dudes. Hey, baby. Oh, you're so
I love
beautiful.
you.
I love you. Can I meet you? Can I have a date with you, baby? Oh, my name is blah blah blah. Do you want to come to my country? I mean, all just dumb shit. It makes me crazy, dude. All right.
ObiWan.
ObiWan said, "You don't have to whip out anything. Just let Chang snore for it." Right? Exactly. Any. I like that ObiWan. Right? Right.
So Anders Peterson said, so anyone giving super likes after that.
It was a rant. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, you guys. I told you. I told you in advance. I was a little. It is hate. It is a little hate. I mean, it. I guess it is
It
hate,
is.
huh? Yeah. I mean, I'm hating on beautiful women because they can because they have simps out there that are just giving them money for doing nothing. For doing nothing. Yeah.
So I mean, it all boils down to a question: what content do you want to watch on YouTube?
That's the question. I mean, clearly, okay. That's the question. What content do you want to watch on YouTube? What do you like to watch on YouTube? Do you like watching? I mean, we all like seeing a beautiful woman. We all like that. But do you like? Are you willing to give money just because a woman's beautiful?
And take
with
note.
No content. No, she's adding nothing to you.
Okay. And take note, those live streams will run for an hour or two.
Right.
And to be honest, the brains of people nowadays are like TikTok brains. Would you have that brain to stay on that live stream?
There's dudes that man, it's crazy, right? And Slick Rick says there's some lonely ass dudes out there watching sleeping Filipinas, right? Slick Rick is the person who brought this to my attention, actually. He sent me a picture of a Filipina sleeping, and dudes were giving her money. And it blew me away that we're over here working. We're over here working for our money, trying to, I mean, seriously working. And there's women sleeping, right? Okay.
You can't blame those women too.
I can't.
It's just my thought that you can't blame them of not producing good content, because why would I
work hard when I don't have to?
Yeah.
I can't, and that's what makes me mad. That's because we're working hard. And but it is what it is, right? Why work hard and I don't have to work hard, and I'm still getting paid, right?
Yeah,
I'm still getting paid.
I'm just going to sleep here, and then people will send me money.
A dude gave her $200, not $200 for hand washing her clothes, not his clothes, not his clothes, but hand washing her clothes. He gave her $200, right? Wow, right? Okay. Stephen McCardle is in the house. Stephen is back. What is up, dude? I'm telling you, you guys think we don't notice, but we notice, right? Love that you're back. Hope all is good. All right. Morris said it's all the fantasy they have in their mind. See, I think it is.
It is.
It's the fantasy that they can create in their minds, and she's there something. They in their minds they know the girl. They have a personal relationship with her. Yeah. And to me, I just think that I just think it's crazy.
So before you answer that, before you read out some more comments, I have a question for you. Do you think that thirst trapping is a form of is equal to scamming? Or
no, it's not. It's not equal to scamming. It's not equal to scamming because look,
it's just smart marketing. What do you think?
I think it's smart marketing. And that's what I hate about it is that I do. I think it's smart marketing for women. For women here in the Philippines because, and the reason I say smart marketing is because their options are truly limited. And I've always said you use your best asset,
your strength.
Whatever your strength is, that's what you put forth, and that's what they're doing. And that's what they're doing. My strength is my body, my strength is my beauty. So she's putting it out there.
Yeah. Right? So what do you
dudes are giving her money.
What do you guys think? Is it thirst trapping or smart marketing?
Yeah. I hate it. I mean, I hate that you could do that.
Yeah.
But it is what it is, and it's tough for me to blame them. It's tough for me to blame them. But I'm still gonna do my best to put out quality content for you guys. We try to do what we can. Probably every video you might not like, but we're gonna do our best to put out quality content.
Okay.
And nobody gonna be butt naked on our channel.
James Witherspoon said, Looking is free. I'm keeping my pesos in my pocket.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, James. Yeah, unless you're giving me something. I mean, if she was washing my clothes, right? I might, I might give her some money
Yeah.
washing my clothes. Like, damn, she really working hard, right? But come on,
In
man.
exchange for
Yeah,
service,
yes, exactly. Exchange for something. You're getting nothing out of it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So Jeff Goldburn said some men are so starved for attention that they are willing to trade what isn't valuable to them for what
What is what?
valuable.
Right. Okay. Go ahead.
Am I wrong?
No. It's different pronunciation. Valuable.
Valuable.
Yeah, like value for your money.
Okay, valuable
Okay, cool.
to them for what it is. The problem is they don't understand they are purchasing smoke.
For reals, dude. I mean, yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. Steve McCardle said,
There are too many hopeless romantics in this world.
Steven, the one if I haven't learned anything this year, the one thing I've learned is it's not just the women with the Disney fantasy in their minds. Like we always talk about women who have this Disney fantasy, kind of like you and your right.
Let's talk about it later.
Yeah, we ain't gonna blast you. We ain't gonna put you on blast. But the women, we always think that it's just the women that have the Disney fantasy. It's not just the women. It's the dudes. But I mean, isn't that the whole premise of Corn? Right? The whole premise of Corn in the first place is the fantasy. And I think that the women are just one step, two steps below that. And they get the dude it's the same premise. The dude fantasizes about them. He's thinking he has a personal connection, like you said, with them.
Because they're responding.
And they're responding, right? So he's giving her money for that. And
shouting out, calling out their name.
Saying their name. Oh, Stephen, how you doing?
So much.
Thank you so much, Stephen. How you doing today? A long time, right? I mean, the good marketers build a connection between themselves and the clients, right? And the audience. So I agree. I agree. All right, Slick Rick said, call in the number. Call in with your comments. Today, this is always a live call in. So if you want to call in, share your comments. You know we love them. 415-490-8030. If you call in from outside the U.S., a +1. First call of the day. Raymond is in the house. Raymond, we got you. Hold on a second. And then it goes off, and then it goes back on. Do your thing, baby. Thank you, baby. Raymond, what you got? 3 minutes. Hit it.
Okay. Hypothetical. Chain. If you wasn't with Rich, would you have done something like that?
No. Because in my mind, live stream, no. Because in my mind, internet is forever, and I have boys, and I don't want to humiliate my boys in the future. Having my body on the internet, I'm not gonna shame my family.
Washing clothes, sleeping, giving money for washing clothes and sleeping. I'm not hating, but wow.
I don't think so. I'll do because I think I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
If you could get money for washing clothes, if you get money, just good night, fellas. I'm going to bed, right? And you wake up and you got $200, and you got $200 when you wake up. Word.
Washing clothes. What am I wearing?
But she wasn't. I mean, she was scantily clad. But I'm just saying, it wasn't like she was butt naked. The man is asking if you could do that. Would you do it?
I don't know if I would do YouTube in the first place. Live stream, I don't think so.
Is it just because you wouldn't think of it though, or just because?
But it's a good question though. I think if it's just washing clothes,
or sleeping,
or
cooking something,
maybe.
All right, guys.
But to be honest, I don't know if I'll be doing YouTube for. Drop the call.
Okay, the call dropped. All right, thanks for the call, Raymond. That's a good call.
Good question.
It's a good question, right?
Something to think about.
Because I guess that's the whole premise is I'm hating because I can't do it, right? Because I can't do it. And as long as you're with me, that's just not gonna be happening. At all.
But his question is if I'm not with you.
Exactly.
So washing clothes. Cooking.
But you're missing the point. You're missing the point is you're not getting naked. The point is
you're just washing clothes?
You're just washing clothes. You're sleeping.
I think you use your, just like what you said, you use your strength. If people look at you as someone that you're cute, you're why not?
That's what I'm saying. My whole premise is I know I'm hating. I
Mhm.
know I'm hating because I'm a guy and guys can't do it. Right?
And
Guys
they-
don't really have that ability.
And I think those content creators already built a subscriber base big enough that they whenever they go out on a live stream, that the minimum number would be like
But
50, 100
yeah.
viewers.
But I think the point also is that a lot of them have been doing it for a long time, so they have a relationship with their
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
All right, let's take this next call. All right, in, out, and back in. And Richie Rich and Ching on the line. Who's calling? What you got?
This is Paul Goody Godwin from Florida calling.
What's going on, Paul?
Hello, Paul.
You got 3 minutes. Give it to
I was
us.
listening to the subject. I can't remember looking at like a Valentine's show where somebody made like $500 just singing and dancing. I couldn't believe that.
It's crazy. I don't get it.
I've never seen anything. It was live though. Live. When you go live, I think that's what allowed it to happen.
Right. Yeah. It's. I don't get it. I want to say I'm not mad at him, but I'm a little mad.
No, I've never seen such craziness all my life. Now this is down somewhere. There's Visayan girls down there. They can do it out in the province.
Right.
Guess. That was a quick $500 her and her sister made on Valentine's, putting Valentine's Day flowers out and just dancing around the house. And I think,
right,
you can make money doing that, but it's a live show, so if you just got anybody turning live and just put on some kind of acting, that was $500 for it's better than YouTube would ever pay.
It's better than any job would pay them, right? If you
$500 an hour, I just didn't believe I saw that.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen anything like it since then. But it's normal now.
Yeah, it's become normalized, and the bottom line is, it's hard for me to blame them. It's hard for me to blame them. They're not having to get naked. They're not having to show their body. They're not having to do any kind of nefarious things. It's hard for me to blame them.
Sweep the floor. I've seen them just sweep the floor and make $500 sweeping the floor.
Cooking, making dessert. Yeah, it's crazy.
So, yeah, but I can't say it's more money than you make yourself doing a real job. So
right.
What can I?
Right. I mean, I think that's what really hurts.
I had to chime in on that one because it didn't make too much sense to me. I've never seen anything like it, but
we appreciate you. We appreciate you chiming in, bro. Appreciate
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, Paul.
All right. Don't let it be the last time. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Okay, just to respond to, because I was thinking about it, Raymond's question. You know, I think I am a person who's someone who wants to earn the money that you're going to give me.
But you are earning it.
Huh?
Even if you're sweeping, you're still earning it. If you're washing clothes, you're still earning the money.
It does? Because I think I want to do something.
You are doing something.
Exchange.
You're washing clothes. Look,
sorry.
If people just gave you money to not do nothing, why wouldn't you?
Makes sense. Because I think I would be in my live stream. I think I would be singing, but we all know that it will do a copyright.
Sing,
you couldn't sing, you couldn't dance.
I hear you, because you would be doing something you enjoy doing, right? But you can't do that. But they are earning money. Yeah. I mean, who am I to say? It's like me saying she shouldn't get $50 an hour for doing that. If someone gives her $50 an hour, then she should. Then she should, right? It's the bottom line.
Yeah. I was thinking about, when Raymond asked the question, I was thinking about it like a thirst trap thing. Yeah.
It is what it is. But dudes give her money, and that's the bottom line, right? All right, Hood Jay's in the house. Hood Jay said, "Kamusta Ka" from the ATL. What's up, Hood Jay?
Hood Jay, hello. Thank you for joining us.
Right.
And everyone, here's a reminder from Slick Rick. Everyone, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification button.
If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate it. We got another new name in the house.
Hello, Ahmed Rama.
Ahmed Rama. I think I saw Ahmed's comment. Maybe I saw it
previously
in one of our videos. Okay.
So I'd rather be single than to be in that kind of loving relationship.
I think I can't condone dudes giving money for doing nothing. Nothing though. I mean, but it's their money. They can do whatever they want with it. So I mean, yeah. Anyway, okay. All right. I'm kind of with you. Ahmed. Troy Coates in the house. What's up, Troy?
Hello. Good morning, Troy.
What's happening, brother? Roy McLeod.
Roy said the sad part is that it's men that support this craziness, but a sane person, you cannot explain this craziness.
Roy, I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. And okay, I'm gonna kind of come down a little bit because I know the hatred is strong in me today. Right? Yeah, I'm like the dark side.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is that women know the weakness of men. You know, it's visual.
Yeah,
So visual, and as well as men know the weakness of the women, it's emotions. So Stephen McCardle said moral character is on the decline.
It really is. But is that immoral though? Is that she's not showing any TNA. She's washing clothes and dudes are giving her money. And she's sleeping and dudes are giving her money. That's the baffling thing to me. I get the whole OnlyFans thing. I could easily make an argument against that. But she's washing clothes and dudes are giving her money. And
on top of that, she isn't even asking for it.
She's not even asking for it. They're just giving her money. Oh, baby, you're so beautiful. Oh, the comments will blow you away. I mean, they blew me away anyway. All right, let's get back up in here.
All right, Anders. So Anders said, in short, there is a fetish for just about anything. Fandom is fairly common.
It is, and I agree with you.
Okay? So Jeff said, when I started seeing women on Twitch streaming from showers, hot tubs, pools, etc., I knew he has fallen. Women selling themselves on a video game platform, and men are supporting it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. All right, we'll take another call. This call, we know who it is. This call is from Morris. Let's grab this call and get into it. Hold on. And boom. Morris, you're in the house. What's going on with you?
Everything's good, man. Good to see you guys.
Hello,
good to see you, bro. What's your take? We got 3 minutes. Hit us. Give us your take.
Well, I think it's all right because if they ain't shedding no skin, if they're just doing regular chores, they might be showing a little flesh. It's all on the guy's mentality and what he wants to give. Exactly. Because I was watching a clip the other day about this lady. She's got an OnlyFans page, and she does feet.
Yeah.
What?
And she says she makes like $500 to $1,000 a day just for showing her feet.
She must have.
I'm like,
nice
what?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
So hey, like the previous post was saying, look, people got some strange fetishes.
Right.
And if you support that fetish, they're willing to pay.
And it's hard for me.
So
I agree with you. And it's actually it's hard for me to be mad at the girl because she understands marketing. She just understands marketing, and there's guys that are going to give her money for doing what she's doing. And it's that simple. And YouTube is going to give her money for doing what she's doing. So how can I be? How do you be mad at her? Yeah, I hear you. Anything else, Morris?
Nope, that's it.
All right,
we guys have a good evening.
All right, brother. You know we always appreciate you.
Yes, indeed.
All right, bro. Take care now.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
All right. I totally agree. I agree. It's hard for me to be mad at the woman. And it's again, it kind of goes back to the Simpson suckers out there, right?
Yeah.
It's like they're supporting her, right? Jeff said, go ahead.
Yeah, Jeff. We read that already.
Yeah, and Jeff, I totally agree. It's like, yeah, I don't understand how you support that. It's like, don't they have to earn your money? Yeah, I mean, washing clothes, she don't have to earn your money. I mean, do something that creates value in my life. Something. Give me some information. Give me something is all I'm saying.
And it also creates an expectation, that Filipinas or some content creators would think that Western men are ATMs because I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to give you money.
As long as cats keep giving, they're going to keep thinking we're ATMs.
And also, I think it's a law of supply and demand. As long as people are patronizing, someone is still patronizing, I'm just going to give it to you. No, not the law of supply and demand. This doesn't apply to the situation. Right. It's when someone patronizes, then I'm going to give you that service, something like that. I don't know what law is it. Help me out.
We understand what you're saying.
Help me out.
Okay. No, anyway. We got you. We got your meaning. That's the most important. We'll talk about it.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay.
All right.
And yeah,
So,
Troy said so many simps, and that's the thing. There's a lot of simps out there, a whole lot of simps. And Slick Rick said that's the sad thing about those dudes dropping all that coin. The Filipina tells them that they have a boyfriend or a partner. It's the I almost sang. It's just the fantasy. It's a fantasy that they have. She'll tell them, I got a boyfriend, I got a partner, but they still give them money because it's the fantasy they create in their own mind. Real quick, shout out to Veteran Prime for a super chat. Veteran Prime, we appreciate you.
Thank you so much
for the hate. Veteran, I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, man. I am hating a little bit today. It's hard. You know what? I'm not hating on the women. It's the simps and the suckers that give them money and that make it tough for all the rest of us trying to legitimately find a nice girlfriend. But as long as they're simps and suckers, then there's going to be a lot of women that keep going after those kind of men.
So, yeah. So Veteran Prime said, I like what you guys do. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vet Prime. Appreciate
that.
You, okay.
So Rodmo said, "Wow, they're working it."
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not mad at the women. Just don't hate the player, hate the game, right?
Yeah.
Exactly, right. Yeah.
So Ronnie said, "My girl doesn't ask for money. Why would I give money to someone I have never met
for doing nothing? For doing nothing, right? If she was reading a book, if she was reading an interesting book to me, okay." I don't know if you can do that though. Actually, I'm not sure. Anyway, but bring some value to my life. Do something that brings some kind of value to my life. That's all I'm saying, right?
Yeah. All so right. Veteran Prime said, "No problem. I really like this channel."
We appreciate you, Vet.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, Vet. Okay.
So I must be totally frank. Said I think he said it's not scamming.
I don't think it is either. I don't think it is either. I'm not trying to advocate it, but I don't think it's scamming. I mean, she's not even. A lot of times they're not even asking for money.
They're just doing their thing.
They're just doing their thing, and they're simps and suckers giving them money for washing clothes or sleeping. Sleeping. Imagine going to sleep, waking up, and you got $500 in your bank account.
I'll sleep again.
Yeah, I'm going back to sleep. Right? Exactly. If you're gonna give me money, I'm going back to sleep. F working. Right? Yeah, F working. You know, I'm going back to sleep. Right? All
right. So Clint P said they actually will do cam shows also. I was asked to pay to receive video. It's getting very hard to date online.
It is, bro. It is. Clint, I understand. It is hard because they're trying to move you from one platform to like an OnlyFans platform to another platform where you can see more. Yeah, a lot. Not all of them, but some of them are.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's smart marketing. Like it's smart marketing, right? Okay.
So Jeff said, 3 already down, working on my 4th with 1 more chase.
That is what's up, right? Getting it done. All right.
So Slick Rick said, too much fantasizing about this women will lead to sticky keyboards.
Right. Yeah. I like that, right? Sticky keyboards, right?
Slick Rick is crazy.
Yeah. Shoot the keyboard. Don't shoot nobody else. Right. All right. If it wouldn't hurt you, ironing clothes, right? I mean, man, it blows me away. It really does blow me away, right? And Andrew said, why do you think I got 3 keyboards on my desk, right? He's got a spare waiting, right? Just in case. Just in case there's an accident, right? Yeah. Just put a little towel over the keys.
Oh my gosh.
A little towel over the keys. That's experience talking. That's a man-to-man experience, right? Yeah. All right. All right. Okay. So another new name up in here, right?
Atmospheric dust.
Atmospheric dust. Right.
Okay. Combing your hair and braiding it wouldn't kill you.
Right. I mean, some of them got scraggly hair. I'm just saying, it amazes me. Some of them don't look. I mean, they're not taking care of themselves. It is what it is. But here's where I'm going to say, a lot of them they're at least cute, at least very cute. They may not be super fine, but they're at least very cute. It feeds the fantasy.
So they're still using their assets, their strengths to get some people. So why do you think foreign men feel so compelled in supporting some Filipinas financially?
I think the same reason why dudes come here and they give money to Filipinas.
Mm-hmm.
It gives them the Superman feeling. It's like, okay, now I got my cape on, my tights, my boots, and now I feel superior. I think it's this thing where you feel like you're saving them. You're saving them. Yeah.
So, like for example, when you go on a live stream of a woman who's sleeping, do you think that sometimes, a lot of times, they mistake it as when I give money to you, you'll give me the attention.
That's what the whole thing is. The girls who are really smart, they market it and they draw you in, and they call you by your name. They say, "Oh, thank you. How you doing today? I know you're from. How's the weather in Florida?" They remember. The smart ones remember where you're from, and they make it feel personal. They make it feel personal, and so the dudes get drawn in. So I don't know. I think it's smart marketing. Smart marketing, right? All right. Clint said I couldn't even sit and watch a woman do anything, and that's with a beautiful woman in my face, right? Yeah, I have too much stuff to do. I just have too much stuff to do with my time. My time is too valuable. I just sitting and watching a woman washing clothes or cooking or making a dessert or eating. There's women dancing. I've seen women making desserts. I've seen women eating.
Yeah, well, eating.
Just eating. So all they're doing is eating on their live stream, and dudes are in the live stream.
Okay. So David said, hello, David, first of all.
What's up, David? Yeah.
He said, yeah, but would you want to date one?
Nah.
Why not?
She don't. Okay, if that's her thing, maybe she's super intellectual.
I know your answer
If she's super intellectual, then why not use that? Why not put that on blast? Because if she's really smart, then that should be her best asset. Then put that forward. But nah, because for me, you got to bring something to the table. You got just more than coochie. You can get coochie anywhere, right? You got to bring something to the table. You got to bring something to the table that enhances my life, makes my life better, right? So that's not it for me.
Yeah, and also another thing, I'm thinking, like, if you are going to date someone who's doing that live stream, do you think she will stop once she starts dating you?
No, it's like the girls who do OnlyFans. Then they want a boyfriend or they want a man, but then the man's like, no, I'm not effing with you. You do OnlyFans, right? Stop doing OnlyFans and maybe we can talk. They ain't trying to hear that. Because they're making bread doing that. So yeah. So the answer is no. I don't think so.
Okay.
Right.
So atmospheric dust said, just men wanting to see beautiful women, but I guess that would be unnatural.
It's not unnatural, right? I mean, we all love beautiful women, and I think that's the premise. We all love beautiful women, but just to look at it, I mean, you can look at a million channels and see beautiful women. Are you giving them money? Do we give every beautiful woman money that we see? And
No.
and she's bringing no value to your life at all, right? So I think I agree. We all want to see beautiful women, but to what extent do we want to see beautiful women?
Got it. So Jeff Cobborn said, I've seen average girl gamers earn $1,000 plus donations during streams for no real content.
It's crazy.
Just Sims loving up on their women. It's easy for young men to idolize women and worship them.
It's true, Jeff. I've seen the same. I haven't seen women make that much, but it amazes me. Absolutely amazes me how much money women can make just by being women. By being fit and feminine and friendly. It's amazing to me.
I've seen some live stream of women, Filipina gamers, and then the first thing that they do on their live stream is they do a dance number, but they're wearing skimpy clothes and then tight clothing showing TNA, and after that they do the live stream for the game, and then people just keep giving super chats, super likes, because
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Because she's so pretty,
right? But isn't this the very premise under which we watched Corn? Right? Isn't it? It's the same thing, right? Why did dudes watch Corn? Why did dudes look at mags, look at Corn mags in the past? because it was a fantasy.
Yes.
It was a fantasy, right?
It feeds
it fed a fantasy. And I think it's the same thing. The women nowadays have just learned how to capitalize in doing it live. See that?
I don't.
That's
here.
amazing. Yeah, it's always there, dude. Anyway.
Always the same spot.
Same spot, same eye. Right? Okay. All right.
All right. So
where we at? Here we go.
Yeah. Okay, so Roger said, does the Philippines offer food stamps and other programs like the United States offer? Okay, so this is a little bit off the topic, but we can answer that.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a
diverse.
Yeah, we're
okay. So we have this program called 4Ps. Okay, so the 4Ps offer financial assistance. If I'm not mistaken, it's like 4,000 pesos for financially really disadvantaged people of the Philippines. I don't know how they do the screening, but they did some of it. They don't really give it to the ones who are really in need.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So there's something out there.
There's something out there. Yeah.
All right.
So Atmospheric Dust said you can always stop the crazies from hurting her.
Dust. I'm looking at your
Atmospheric.
No, I know, but I'm looking at his. I'm like, what are they doing?
Nah, yeah.
Yeah. Like, what are they doing in his little? Yeah. I'm like, huh? Okay. Right. You have to know who your audience is. Stephen McCarthy said you got to know who your audience is. The low-hanging fruit will be accessible to everybody. Greatness takes effort. Steve McCarthy, I would have to say that's the comment of the day so far. That's the comment of the day so far.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say, I mean, I always strive to be great. You know, I mean, in my mind, I strive to be great. And some days we just don't get there. But then there's always tomorrow. Well, you know, we'll get them tomorrow. But I don't know. I agree with that. Greatness takes effort. I totally agree. I totally agree. Okay?
So Jeff Goldburn said, subscribing doesn't cost you a thing and really helps this content reach more people who are looking for it. Please like the stream and subscribe to show your support. Thank you,
Jeff.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate
Jeff.
that. We definitely appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
You know, it's a tough thing because you don't want to like beg for subscribe. Oh, please, but at the same time, we, you know, as Jeff said, subscribers help to drive our content out to a wider audience. So to me, the best way to do that is to put out good content. Is to do your best to put out good content so that people will watch your content more and more.
Yeah, because I think I heard you say this, that when you do good, when you put out good content, people will find you.
People will come.
People will come
and they will watch your content, right? Right.
So, Atom, can I just say Atom? Atom said it's just cultural BS. Asia has the best take on the sexual issues.
I think so too, because I think a lot of the fantasies, I think a lot of Western fantasies come from are Asian women. Yeah, about the fantasy about Asian women. Right. Yeah. No, I do agree with that. I think that because it's the whole exotic thing in our culture, because only 3 to 5% of the women in the U.S. are Asian, right? It's a very, very small number. I think it's like 3%. So you can imagine we don't see a lot of beautiful Asian women, fit, feminine, friendly. We see some of our big ass women, and it is what it is.
Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I heard you say the word exotic. Like for you, it may be a good adjective to use, but here in the Philippines, not really.
Yeah, they don't like. If you guys didn't know, I'm guessing most of you guys knew this already. But if you didn't know already, don't say exotic. They don't really like it. They don't like it at all. Yeah, it has a negative connotation.
Yes.
Right. Right.
All right.
Okay.
So Atom said it's not prostitution.
It's just acting.
What's in my tongue? It's not prostitution. It is acting.
And they're not even really acting. They're just choosing a chore. Choosing a chore. She might be cleaning out the fridge.
And also, I remember they're talking to their friend or family member on their dialect.
Exactly.
They don't even understand.
Yeah, you can't even understand what they're talking about. They're talking in their local dialect. Right. I showed you one of those videos the other day. Right. Yeah.
We were watching
in their local dialect. And she's not even paying attention to the audience. They're just having a whole conversation, her and her friend or relative or whatever, in local dialect, so you can't understand it. and they're not even doing nothing.
But in my observation, she's thirst trapping because from now, every now and then, she adjusts the camera, bends over, show a little cleavage. Yeah,
I hear you. I hear you. Yeah.
So Frank said, "I wouldn't want my daughter doing."
That's my criteria. Would you want your wife doing it, your girlfriend, your daughter doing it? My answer would be no.
Sorry,
but
go ahead. Butters need to see it.
Oh no, there's a little hair. Okay, how'd you spot that? You're blind as a bat, but you'll find the hair, the tiny hair on my nose, right? All right, okay, let's go. All right. Dust said the daughter argument doesn't work anymore. Sorry, dude. I wish it did. It doesn't, bruh. It just doesn't. People don't care. People are about the bag. People are about the bag, and it's kind of like however I get the bag is how I get the bag, and that's it.
Yeah, it's sad, but still, if you,
Go ahead, come on.
Tiger said, I have seen several YouTubers doing the washing clothes thing for their live streams.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna call out anybody's live streams. No, I'm not going to. But it happens, and it's very it definitely does happen. Tiger, I've seen it too. Yeah, I'm not making. I wish I was making it up, right?
I would watch Cheng wash clothes.
Cheng, you got some clothes you want? Watch out.
I watch your boxers.
Yeah, you wash my boxes. If Tiger gonna give us, hurry up! Tiger gonna give us some money. Yeah, hurry up! Yeah, get them dirty ass boxes in there, right?
Dirty drawers.
Yeah, my dirty drawers in there, and get the washing, right? Tiger's gonna hit us up, right? But look, I bet you. But Tiger makes a point. I bet you a lot of dudes would watch you washing clothes.
No.
Right? No, but I mean, I bet you they would. We're not gonna do it, but I bet you they would, right? All right. But and by the way, we always say the whole moral thing. We talk about moral turpitude, but the whole moral thing, as I always talk about in my law classes, it depends on situations. It depends on situations because you might say, "Well, I just wouldn't do that," but sure you would. Sure you would. If the situation called for it, yes you would. Absolutely. You just don't have a situation where you need to, right? Because you have enough money, we have enough money between us, so we don't need for you to dip like that. But would it be different if your mom needed a surgery that cost 1 million pesos or something like that? Maybe you might would, right? Or something like that. You didn't know me or whatever. Maybe you might would. It's the same. The morals are the same, the values are the same, but now your mom needs a surgery or operation, and you can get that money from somebody. Good right? Point. So I'm just saying. It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Anyway, all right, next.
So David said, it's not the great things because it's not healthy for the women or the men.
Neither. I don't think it's healthy for either party, but it is what it is, and we can't go around shooting simps. So I mean, it is what it is, and it's kind of sad that there's men out there who are like that, who have no confidence in themselves, and who will just give money to women just for attention. Just to give money for attention just is staggering. No, I was trying to think. Is that what a relationship is? But it's not because but she is reciprocating. She's giving you what she wants.
She's giving you attention in exchange of money, but she's not asking for it though.
Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm starting to get a little too philosophical. Let's go. All right.
All right. So Anders said, we're done with that. So Anders said, some people do not want a girlfriend just to watch a cute.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't want a girlfriend, then you just kind of want to do your thing. You can take care of yourself, right? Yeah, as long as we're covering the keyboard. But if you don't want a girlfriend, and maybe that's all you need, maybe that's all you need. I'm not mad at you, Anders.
That's a good shtick, Ronnie. Next live, you two could wash clothes. It's a good intro.
Right, wash. Yeah, you just Ching scrubbing. Right, I'm out of the picture. Just Ching scrubbing.
No, the two of us washing clothes. You do that.
They don't care about me. They don't care about me. What, I'm being a Speedo? No, come on. They don't care about me. The whole premise is you are doing it, right? It's the woman. The woman makes. I mean, if that was the case, then how many dudes would be on OnlyFans, right? There are some dudes on OnlyFans, but the whole point is that women make money because there's a lot of suckers out there that get.
I'm just curious. Does OnlyFans like require a subscription or something like that before you can enter?
Who are you asking? I have no idea.
I
told you. Remember when I came back from China, I had never heard of OnlyFans. When I first came back from China, I'd never heard of OnlyFans because I was in China, right? And I kept hearing people this OnlyFans. I had no idea what it was because back then I don't know what it's like now, but back then there was nothing on the thing. It was no naked girls and nothing like that. So you don't know until you get in. So I subscribed. So I'm like, what the hell is it? And so I have an OnlyFans account, but I've never been inside because then I figured out what it was. I'm like, and then I figured out what it was. And so I have an OnlyFans account somehow, somewhere. I've never used it before, right?
Yeah,
you believe that, right? You believe that, don't you?
Of course, I believe everything you say, honey. I believe.
But it is the truth.
Yeah.
I really didn't know.
Yeah, I thought before when I heard that, I thought that it was like a social media thing.
I thought it was a sports thing because OnlyFans, right? The fans. That's what I thought it was a sports thing. So I'm like, I'm on the late freight, getting in. I want to get in on the sports talk. So that's what I really thought. I really thought it was. They don't have anything like that in China. So I mean, I had no idea. Right.
I thought it was a social media platform.
KB is in the house. Kevin
Hello.
Benson, what's going on with you, bro? Thanks for joining us. We always appreciate it.
Better late than never.
Always.
Jeff said need windshield wipers instead.
Jeff, you're wrong, dude. You know you're wrong with that, dude. You know you're wrong. Hey, call in. Call in if you want to. Call in. Give us your take. You know we love calling in. The audience loves the call-ins. 415-490-8030. If you're outside the U.S., add a +1 to that.
That's definitely the number.
LaQuay Rose, what's up, people? What's going on, LaQuay?
Hello, thank you for joining us.
Appreciate you.
And also, if you haven't seen the link, Slick Rick posted the link for if you want to cam up and mic up.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Really quick, we have a quick break, and I want to introduce something that we're going to be doing, right? So me and Ching had this thing when we're at 5,000 subscribers. We said that we were gonna do something different.
Yeah,
and we thought about this way back when we were at 5,000, and we said our audience wasn't big enough, but when we hit 10,000 subscribers, we were gonna do it.
We might can do it.
So gentlemen, here's what we're introducing. We're introducing a couples connection. Couples connection. We know the women in our audience is getting bigger. It's getting a little bigger. The local women in our audience are getting a little bigger. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna allow you fellas who are all you guys talking about. The women on the channels, the dating apps are garbage. They're trash. They just want money. Well, here's what we're gonna do. Now, let me preface and say we can't guarantee that the women that we have on here are gonna be like. We're not guaranteeing anything.
We didn't vet them.
Yeah, we're not vet. We're just connecting. We're connecting people. Here's what I think, though. I think the women that are on our channel are likely going to be of a higher quality. That's just my own thought process. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect you. So if you're willing to mic up and cam up, we're going to put you on. And Slick Rick, I'm sorry, bro, because I meant to call you and talk to you about this, but my bad. But we're going to mic you up, put you on, and ask you about 15 and 20 questions. If you're familiar with Kendra G's channel, it's something like that. It's something like that. A few different questions because obviously we're talking about international connections like that. But if you're willing to come on, we just ask, hit us up before the show, before the live stream. Hit us up before the show. And we'll connect you. We'll have you mic up. We'll have you mic up. Have you cam up. Have you get you in line. And then we'll put you up. And the audience is broad. People, I mean, about 1,000 to 1,500 people are going to see you. We think that's a good idea. We think it would be good. The women will come on. We'll have some women on the show because local women are obviously there's some local women that are looking for foreign dudes, quality foreign men. I would like to believe that the men on our channel are quality foreign men. So, I mean, it makes sense. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. We're going to keep going on with our previous questions, but Ching's got another question. Let me know what you guys think about that idea. in the meantime, let's
let's go
get some
back.
more of these questions, right?
So
Frank's must be Frank said, I raised my daughter differently. I did too, bro. I would hate to believe that my daughter would be doing some stuff like that, but you know, man, this world is a crazy place, bro. It is a crazy place. Jane, the ultimate Filipino, said, "Good morning, Rich and Chang."
Hello, Jane.
Good morning, Jane. Good morning. I hope you enjoyed your trip out to Thailand. I believe you guys was out in Thailand. Looked like you guys had a great time, and I'm glad you guys got back safe.
Yes.
All right. Let's see.
Stephen McCardle said, "People count dollars and not the number of friends they can rely on in the tough times. This is the unfortunate, harsh truth for too many people."
It's a harsh reality. It is definitely a harsh reality.
Yes. Alistair said, "Hello, Alistair.
What's going on, Alistair?
As a YouTube couple, male and female, how does a man feel to collect money from men to watch your wife or girl? Male is to be the provider."
Alistair, I'm telling you, bro, I couldn't do it. I couldn't, because I mean, it's not even about being a provider. I would be. I mean, you want to be respected and admired by your peers, right? You want to be respected and admired by your peers. How are my peers going to respect me and admire me when my woman is showing her TNA all over the internet? I just don't think so. And the most of the time, I don't care what. I'm not so concerned with what people think about me. But when it comes to my peers and my peers, my family, and the people on our YouTube channel, because it's kind of like a community, I do care. I absolutely care. And I just don't feel like, I think people would lose respect for me. I don't know how much respect people have already in the first place, but undoubtedly people would lose respect for me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Absolutely not. Okay. All right. Tracy Laurent said, "Greetings, kind folks, blessings." Right?
Hello, Tracy. Thank you so much for joining us.
What's up, brother? What's up?
All right. So David here said, "I did date one, and she had a lots of guys friends and didn't want to stop going
right,
live."
Dude. Exactly.
Because why would you stop if you keep getting money?
You want to stop the train. You want to stop the gravy train, right?
Are you going to give me the same amount of money that I'm getting if you are going to ask me to stop?
They're not going to stop the gravy train, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Black Box is in the house. What's going on? What's going on, Black Box?
Hello, Black Box. Thank you for joining us. And
Jacques Payne is in the house.
Hello, you're back.
Long time, Jacques. How you doing, man? But good to have you back.
Yes. Black Box said, "Man, I had a big argument with a few cousins once I told them about my plans to move to the Philippines."
You know, Black Box, I think a lot of people have that conversation. And for some people's families, it's tough for them to swallow because they don't think how you think, and their thinking is a little different. I just think you get to a certain place in life where you just can't worry about what other people think about you. That's my take. I do understand though. I understand. I'm lucky that I've always had a family that supported me, and I mean moral support, not financial, that supported my dreams and understood. My parents were always travelers, and they always wanted to see the world. And I just think for me and some of my siblings, we caught the vapors in that, and they understood. They always understood that. So
maybe I'm thinking also on the other side of it. Maybe I'm just thinking that the family members are always looking after you. It's coming from a good place, you know.
I think for the most part, I think it is. But I think they just don't get the thinking. Yeah, I think it's hard for them. I think it's hard for them to understand. I think sometimes people think of it as weakness when you leave the matrix or you leave the treadmill and you go somewhere else and you're living your best life. I think the whole thing is sometimes, oh, you can't take it. Why would I want to take it? If you can go to a better place to have a better life, why wouldn't you do that? What's the difference between that and moving from California to another state? Yeah, there's no difference at all. You're just moving further away. But the premise is the same, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Derek Greenwade is in the house.
Hello, Derek.
What is up, DG? What's happening, brother?
Clint P said, "I need to come over there with some phones and laptop and set up a business."
If you can do it, Clint, make it happen, brother. Make it happen. David Prosky.
Clint P. Is it CP also on the chat?
I believe it's
Oh,
CP,
you made it, huh?
Yeah, I believe it's CP.
Yeah, so David Prosky. Did I pronounce that? Prosky.
Yep.
Okay, welcome to our YouTube channel.
What's up, David?
Watch them fake showers, swim in two-piece with booty shots, etc., body shots, etc., just for the clicks.
hey, it's working for him. It's working for him. And again, it sucks. And part of me hates. Part of me is hating on it, because I still say, for me, I wouldn't feel like, I don't know. I mean, if your body is your best asset, your body makes you money. I keep saying, whatever your best asset is, whatever is going to help you make money, that's what you use. And I wouldn't be mad, even if you were a prostitute, if that's the only way, especially in an impoverished country. What if you're in Bhutan or Bangladesh, right? You're a super beautiful woman, but you have rocks for brains. Come on, man. You do what you do, right? Okay, let's take this call. Go ahead. All right, we got another call real quick. And all right, Richie, Rich, and Ching on the line. We got 3 minutes to give you your take. Who's calling?
It's me, Rich. It's Black Box. What's going on?
What's going on, Black Box? Talk to us, brother.
Yeah, well, I'll say two things real quick because I know I don't have a lot of time. One, what I tell guys when they want to go there is to have a little self-confidence.
Absolutely.
Work out a little bit. And love yourself, because if you don't love yourself, the girl you're going to be interested in ain't going to like you, because she's going to smell desperation all over you.
Agreed.
And that. All right. So, and the other thing was the big argument I was talking about, when I mentioned it, was that I was explaining to him the financial side of it, and he was worried that the federal government was going to try to, fine me, because I was telling him I can't let my bank know that I'm leaving the country, because a lot of banks will cancel your account if they find out you live overseas. All right. So that's why I was explaining to him, and then the big fight erupted. We got into yelling matches and stuff like that.
Dang.
And I understand. Yeah, yeah. It's coming from a place of love, but I try to tell him I'm a grown man. I'm older than you are. I don't make any moves
without thinking about it
unless I thoroughly research it.
Right.
Stuff like that. And that's what I tell everybody here. Do your research, listen to other bloggers, and go do your research, and have everything in place before you make your move.
That's sound advice.
You want to leave from here, sell everything you got. Make sure you have more income streams, just in case one income stream closes down. Get your mail forwarded to somebody in your family. Get iPostal one if you don't. Make sure you have 2 different kind of credit cards. Make sure you got, a Filipino phone when you get over there, and be able to use that phone. Have an American phone just in case your bank calls or your family calls. There's a lot to do. So that, it's just me. I just want to cover every base that I can.
Black Box, that's pretty sound advice.
Yes.
I think you just gave the advice that we've been given for a couple years now, and it's pretty sound. It sounds like you thought it out. You know what you're doing, and you got a plan. And I think a lot of people come over here without a plan, willy-nilly. They don't have they're not looking about the future or thinking about the future, and they end up running out of money, especially when they start dating. And I think dating here is the killer, because you could do fine by yourself, but once you get over and you start dating women, now you got to spend money that you didn't necessarily account for. You got to plan for it. I think you have to have a good plan. Black Box, we appreciate you coming on.
Yes.
Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
Yeah, man, and I'm still coming over there to see a dentist, so that's my main thing.
Absolutely, do it here or Thailand. Here or Thailand, brother. Definitely, you will save thousands of dollars doing it here. So, all right, man, we appreciate you coming on, bro. All right, take care.
Thank you.
Peace.
All right, and no, I absolutely agree.
He created the checklist for everybody.
Seriously, if you wanted a checklist of what you need to do before you come to the Philippines, watch this live stream and come. I don't even know what the timestamp is, but it's 105. 105 is the timestamp. Black Box, that was an excellent take. All right,
definitely. All right, so let's move on to the next. So there you go. Raymond Walker said, when I was in Puerto Galera, I saw a woman washing clothes in the river. Imagine if she was live streaming, right?
She could have been making money washing those clothes, right?
Hi, guys. All you have to do is say, hi, guys. Welcome to my live stream.
Yeah, welcome to my live stream. And just be in a bikini. You don't even have to be in a bikini. Just be in something, kind of skimpy, where you show off your cute little body. If you fit feminine and friendly, you got a cute little body, and that's the fantasy. That's the whole fantasy. That's why people fantasize about you. I'm serious. I'm serious. You cute little thing, and yeah.
Stop.
That's all right.
But thank you, though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I fantasize about you.
You
I
should.
do.
You should.
Yeah, I do. I think some nasty. Anyway, let's go. Okay.
All right. So, Black Box said, well, I explained to some people that you need self-confidence to land a girlfriend in the Philippines.
Black Box, of all the stuff you said, I agree with all of it, obviously. But the one thing I honestly believe is about the confidence. If you come here, people think that, I think that's one of the biggest reasons cats give women money here. Because they try to hook them. They think that's the only way they can hook her, because they don't have the confidence. They don't have the confidence. They don't have no riz. They don't have no swag. So they don't believe that they have the ability to hook them with just their own swag or their own riz. So what do they do? Money. Money is the way to hook them. And of course, it's not gonna last because other cats have money and other cats will be better looking or younger or whatever.
Yeah.
So you have to have something. I think the one thing that trumps all is confidence and money. Okay, confident money and some confidence too. But the point is, you don't have to have a pocket full of money. You just have to have confidence and some money. Enough money to take care of yourself and take care of somebody else.
Agreed.
Right.
Yeah. So we have Roger Parker. Roger Parker said, thanks. I am talking to some Filipinos who could use help.
Most of them could use help, bro. I mean, most of them can use help. But do you want to help them? Are they worth? No, how do I put this? But is your time, effort, money is your meat, right?
Meat.
Your money, your effort,
energy,
attention,
and time.
Yeah, right. Is it worth? Are they worth your meat? And to me, that's the question. What do they bring to the table that they have, that they should be able to have your money, energy, attention, and time? That's the question for me. All right. Hot sauce. What's up? Hot sauce is in the house. Howdy. How are you all? Great. I'm Trick and I love tricking. I'm a trick and I love tricking. Remember, I ain't tricking if you got it. Okay. Hot sauce, just call it like it is. Hey, I ain't mad at you, brother. I'm not mad at you. What's up? Okay. All right. From New Orleans. All right. Hot sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quick. Oh, my bad. All right. I'm old. My reaction is just
Hello, Quick. Yes, we are live and welcome. Thank you so much for joining.
Quick. You never seen the movie. Come on. This is one of the best all-time movies of all time.
I don't know.
Oh man. Hey, okay. If you guys know the movie I'm talking about, Quick, you killed my brother. Yeah. What's the if you guys know the movie, hit me with the movie, right? Right. Okay. Anyway, all right.
All right. So
okay. All right. DG. So let's get to the super chat.
Oh, thank you.
DG dropped the super chat. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, DG. I'm late, but congrats on 10K. Thank you so much.
Again,
10.3 now.
10.3 now. We no way we do any of this stuff without you guys' support. You guys checking out our live stream. You guys watching our videos, dropping comments. We really, really appreciate it, and thank you, DG.
For sure. And we are always motivated to do content, not just content, good and quality contents for you.
Absolutely. For me, I'm not content. I don't think nobody would watch my channel if I was sitting there scrubbing some clothes. But I wouldn't be content. I mean, to me, my thing is I would want to bring some value. I'd want to bring some value to somebody's life. Give you a reason to keep watching my channel, right? To keep watching my channel.
It's not just getting their attention one time, but you have to keep them coming back.
Right. Exactly. Nicholas Cherry said, Richard. Hey, my parents alive again?
Are you mad?
Yeah. Somebody mad at me?
Full name.
Yeah, who call me Richard? Right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. What's up, Nicholas Cherry? This is a new name, right? I don't think we've seen this name.
Yeah.
What's up, Nicholas? Thanks for joining the family. Thanks for joining our live stream. I don't think so.
Huh.
Okay. Anybody in the Philippines with a private golf membership? I really want to play a private course.
Nicholas, it's really expensive too.
It's super expensive.
You have to be like what do you call that? Elite or
yeah, but usually somebody you got to know the right people.
Yeah,
Nicholas, you got to know the right people, and because they can bring a guest. the people who belong to the private courses, they can bring in guests. Most of the private courses, they're really, really private, and they ain't letting nobody on. They ain't letting extra people on. It's not a money issue. It's the privacy issue.
Yes.
Out here, yeah.
There's Wak Wak Golf and Country Club here in Mandaluyong, but it's private.
Yeah, it's a nice club too, actually, right? Nicholas said, or Quick said, hook me up with a Filipina here in the U.S., right? The Filipinos are different there in the U.S. I'm just saying. Might be a little bit different. Okay, Quick is in New Orleans. All right, what's going on in New Orleans? What's the nickname for New Orleans? Quick, I'm having a brain fart. I haven't been home in about 3 or 4 months now. What is New Orleans nickname?
I don't know.
The something city. I know somebody's gonna hit me in the live stream. Okay.
All right. So the black box said, I think you should meet her first.
You gotta meet her first. Yeah. Go online. Meet some. Sift through all the bad ones, and there's some good ones in there. I met Ching on one of those rotten ass sites, but I had to sift through a whole bunch of some. I don't want to call people garbage, but I had to sift through a lot of bad profiles.
Apples. Bad apples.
Yeah, for sure.
Tiger said, to get more women on your channel, Rich needs to watch.
You know what, Tiger? But I think the next one, I'm gonna come out in a speedo, in a little speedo. And just be. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We'll see how much money I get. Right? Yeah.
I'll be watching the live stream.
It'll say one. People watching one.
I'll give you super chat.
People watching one. Right. Because the other women here, my other women here might be watching, but they broke as hell, so they got no money. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm thinking about, like, for example, going back to the live stream of women doing daily chores. No, is it similar to like going to a strip club? Because I think that when you go to a strip club, some women dance and then you give. Is it the same premise, or what do you think?
I think you're putting your best asset out there. What you think is your best asset out there, and the guys will tell you if they agree.
If they like it, they'll give money.
I guess so. All right, Rusty Dreams is in the house. What's going on, right?
All right, so Rusty said, can you guys have a day for only Cebu Province Filipinas connections?
I think that would be cool. I think we're gonna have to build this. This is something we're gonna have to build first, Rusty. So it's next week will be our first week doing our connections. Our what do we call it again?
Couples
connections. Yeah. Next week we might come up with a better name for it. But next week is going to be our first week of doing the couples connections. Remember, if you want to be on the show, I think this is a good way to meet some quality Filipinas. That's just we don't know. We'll see how it turns out. But I would really believe the Filipinas that we have on our channel, I think they're pretty. They're quality women in my own opinion. So
I just have to do a lot of convincing because a lot of them are really shy.
But the thing is, you will interview them, not me, because they'll be a little bit more shy if I interview them. Maybe I can jump in and ask questions, but we'll have you interviewing the women. I'll interview the men, right? And maybe we can both switch around. You can interview the men too. But we want to bring women on here who are good quality women, and we want to introduce the women, because we have women dipping in and out of our channel all the time. We want to be able to introduce good quality men to some of the women out here. And I think you have a better chance. It's just my own thing. I think you have a better chance of meeting a quality woman if you do it on our couples connection. And we'll see how it goes, though. I mean, again, we'll see how it works. I think it will be something that a lot of people are gonna like. Yeah, I really do. I really do. Thanks for asking that, Rusty Dreams.
All right, Nicholas.
Okay.
We got that.
Okay.
So the black box said, you don't have to do that as a couple. You guys could do reaction videos, Rich and Jay. We love doing reaction.
You know what? We love doing reaction videos. We love doing I would rather do reaction videos than what we do. It's a lot easier, except the editing. The editing can be a little tougher. Yeah. But I'd rather do reaction videos. What we found is that there's some changes that will be coming in the future.
Yes.
We'll put it that way. There's definitely, we're always looking for ways. How do we build our channel? How do we get more people coming to our channel? I think reaction videos is a great way to do that. And there are changes coming in the future.
And we enjoy doing it also.
Yeah, we love doing it. I mean, because I get,
Heated. I like watching you get heated up with what.
Because you got to have a topic that gets you riled up, right? That gets the people. If I'm riled up, then the people are riled up, and because it's something that you are passionate about, right?
Okay. All right. So William, okay. Clint P said, "Okay, that's great. I'm not a little bit used, but let me know when you bring my tan future wife on."
Okay. Well, you got to come back and next week. Well, again, we're introducing it. We're bringing it out. We're rolling it out next week. And so this is a good opportunity for us to say, you guys, we just talked about confidence, right? We're just talking about confidence. Have the confidence. Show your confidence. Come on to the channel if you're single. I'm assuming that a good portion of the guys here are single, right? If you show your confidence. Come out here, introduce yourself so the ladies can see you. So we will put you on. The ladies can see you, and who knows, right? But I think it'll give you a very good chance of landing some quality Filipinas, and I think that's I think it. Let us know. Give us a thumbs down in the chat if you think it's just a garbage, and be for real. Don't do the yes, Rich. Oh yeah, great idea, Rich. Oh, right. But if you think it's just a garbage idea, yeah, then tell us it's garbage. But if you think it's a good idea, let us. You're just trying to be funny. You're always a joker, man. But no, seriously. If you think it's a good idea, let us know. If you don't think it's a good idea, also let us know.
Yes.
All right. I'm curious. Get a little feedback from the audience, right?
But of course, understand that we're, again, just like what Rich said, we're building this. Okay.
Yeah, so we're building it from scratch, from infancy, right? So it's going to take a little bit to gain momentum. But the more people that come on, if we can build that up, the more people that come on, then I think it'll get bigger and bigger and bigger, right? So we got a list of questions that we're going to ask. Questions like, where are you from? Do you have, do you have kids? Are you okay with a woman who has kids? What are you looking for? What's your best assets? What are your flaws? Just a whole bunch of questions. And then you have to be on the cam. You can't just call in. This has to be a cam so the women can see you, right? So they can see what they can check out the merchandise. Yeah. Right.
I like how we say it.
Okay. All right. So let's get back.
Okay.
All right. Next.
You scrolled.
I scrolled too much.
Yeah. Here. All right. Hello, William White.
What's up, William White? What's going on, brother?
Okay. Greetings from Mississippi, next to Alabama. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I love you guys.
Why you say sorry? We love having you on. Yeah.
Because we had
from Alabama, right? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, roll Tide, brother. Roll Tide. Nothing wrong with Alabama people. There's some good people in Alabama, right? Just
one bad experience doesn't generalize the people in,
Naps. I don't know if Naps in here.
I know. I
don't know if Naps is in here, but Naps, if you're in here, I agree with you, brother. I think that cat lived with his mama. I don't think she lived with him. I think he lived with his mama, and I think he was scared Ching was gonna catch on to his whole shenanigans, and he just ghosted and moved on.
Yeah, so I just think that I was so naive during that time. Just believed everything that he said.
For sure, right? Real quick. Slick Brick said, call into our live stream. We love the calls. 415-490-8030. Call us in. Give us your take. You got 3 minutes to give your take and leave a lasting impressions with the audience, right?
And of course, if you haven't liked the live stream already, please don't forget to hit the like button. And once this video or live stream is done, please don't forget to drop a comment.
Drop some comments for sure, right? All right. All right. And
all right. So
Break Dancer Kiyoshi.
Hello, Break Dancer. Yeah, I like that.
All right, that's a new name for sure. What's up, Break Dancer? Welcome to our live stream.
Richie, do you like Detroit style pizza a lot?
Break Dancer, I gotta be honest with you, bro. If you got pizza, I'm gonna eat it. Right? Detroit, Chicago, New York, San Francisco. I like pizza, bro. And but educate me, because let me be honest again. I don't know what Detroit style pizza is like. So let me know, send me a picture, something. But I don't know what I've never heard of Detroit style pizza. Has anybody else heard of Detroit style pizza? What's the difference between Chicago style, New York style, and Detroit style? That's what I want.
I tried Chicago and New York style.
Me too. So, but I don't know Detroit style. So hook us up. Let us know. Right. All right. All right. So,
All right.
Derek Greenway said, me and my wife just want to retire. I don't blame you, dude. Just retire and just live your best life.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly.
If only I could retire now.
Right.
I can't retire yet.
I'm semi-retired. But I like working too much.
Yeah.
I love working. Yeah. Okay. All right.
So Tracy Laurent said, I have never watched any live shows other than yours. Your show are very informative and you guys make it fun at the same time. Not to mention you all work so well together. Thanks for the shout out. You are welcome, Tracy.
Tracy, we appreciate that. You know what? My whole objective is always that we have fun, right? We have fun because we can have fun now because I'm not ready to sock her in the mouth or something like that because she's doing all kinds of stuff off the line. But the cool thing is we have a lot of fun. We seriously have a lot of fun. And if we can bring something to you guys that's informative and humorous at the same time, then we accomplished our goal, right? Then we've accomplished our goal. At least we're bringing something to our audience that is informative and that they could use, right? So we appreciate that shout out, Tracy.
Yes.
All right.
Derek Greenway said, not NFCU and USSA.
I don't know what that means.
Maybe you were asking earlier about the name for New Orleans. New Orleans.
No. There's a nickname for New Orleans, and if somebody says it, I'll know what it is.
Okay.
What's the nickname for New Orleans, you guys? Dang, I've been away from home too long. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, David said yes. Very. You scrolled too much. Thank you. There. Thank you, Paul. So David 008 said yes. Very good information. Thank you.
And that he's talking about Black Box when Black Box came on, and he was dropping some knowledge. Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Yes. Okay? Also, and Naps is here. Right? So I'm an hour late. Great info from Black Box. There you go.
Better late than never, bro.
Right? So Paul is here. Hello,
what's going on, Paul?
Hello. Maybe you're dating the wrong woman who takes you to expensive restaurants instead of showing how to live like a local.
Exactly. Or a woman who cooks for you, who's willing to cook something for you and all that stuff.
There's
a lot to be said for women who can cook.
Or also a woman who will go to Texas Roadhouse and eat just buns.
Right? Hey, look. DG said Texas. Hook 'em horns. But look, we're going to Texas Roadhouse tonight. Yeah. What's up? Emmanuel, if you're on here, we still got you, bro. We still got you. Texas
I'm going to eat some buns.
Right? And there's more food. You don't have to just eat the buns.
Food.
Yeah. Come on.
And then order
You can eat some meat too. Stop. Anyway. All right. Totally Frank said, I grew up in the hood in Detroit. If you're a simp, you are a loser. I won't go as far as to call him a loser, but bruh, in my mind, I think I do. How do I respect you as a man? How do I respect you as a man when you're simping like that? I really don't. Okay. All right, Slick Rick, doing good, but extra busy. That's why I'm late. Cool. We appreciate you dropping in. Thank you. I told you somebody's gonna know, right? Harlem Nights, Veteran Prime knew it, right? Quick, yeah.
And Frank
exactly. Yeah, people know that's our culture. People know movie lines.
I'm the only person here who
people know movie lines. Yeah, because it's dude with the long fingers. What's my boy name? It's Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall. Yeah, it's Arsenio Hall's character. That movie is hilarious. one of the best movies that was underrated out of the box office, but hilarious. All right.
Okay, so must be totally frank. Agreed with you. Same thing with
with everybody. Denzel said the Big Easy. Thank you, Slick Rick. New Orleans is the Big Easy.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, William White, Harlem Nights. Yeah, people know. I'm telling you, we know our movie lines, right? And I only said one word, quick, right? And they knew, right? And Crescent City too. That's true. The Big Easy and Crescent. I think I was thinking of the Big Easy though, but it is known as Crescent City. Okay.
So Common Sense said, Rocky don't joke and Rocky don't smoke.
Right, there you go.
It's also a movie line.
Nolans. Yeah, Paul said Nolans because New Orleans. Nolans.
Okay.
That's how they say it in the South, Nolans.
Right. Oh, okay.
Speedy on the lady friend, right? Common Sense said, Speedy only lady friend. All right. Okay.
All right. Black Buck said, I need to get my grass-fed burgers once I get there because I eat 2 burger patties with 3 eggs for breakfast. Slick Rick. I think, you know, at Burger King, they have plant-based Whoppers.
I don't know if that's what you're talking about.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe. Could be. All right. The good book says it's better to give than receive. Amen to the good book. Mm-hmm. I think that's the word for the day. That's the word, right?
The quote for the day.
Exactly. All right. All right. I'm glad you're doing well. Okay, that's correct. All right. But Common Sense said, but can they cook? And thank you, brother. Thank you. Right. What are you bringing to the table that makes our lives better, that enhances our lives, that brings value to our life? That's what I care about. Washing clothes, but you ain't washing my clothes.
You're washing your clothes.
You're washing clothes, thank you. But you're not washing my clothes, right? So you're not, you gotta bring something of value, of value, right?
Yeah. All right. So I would try the dating situation, but I don't want to scare them off.
Okay. All right. I feel you. We're looking for those dudes with a lot of confidence, because that's what it's gonna take. We talk about it all the time. Black Box, you just talked about it. And it's about, if you really feel like you're an asset to somebody's life, put it out there. Hit us by email, Richard Broad. You can hit me on WhatsApp if you want to, and we'll mic you up and cam you up on the next live stream.
Or even before we start the live stream, you can start messaging us.
Yes, you can do that. I would rather prepare them, so that they know what to expect and what we're going to be doing.
Yeah. Okay. Definitely.
Okay.
All right. So, Black Box. Derek said to Black Box, "Show you ever think about going vegan?"
Not show you. Oh, huh? No. Black Box.
Show you ever
show.
Okay. You ever think about going vegan?
Yeah. Okay. It's all right. We'll get through it. We're gonna make it big. Okay. All right. Make some Denzel for real. Make some ebooks. Read an ebook to me. Drop some knowledge on me. Right. But just being cute and showing a little cleavage and washing dishes or sleeping. No.
Maybe I'll read you a bedtime story.
You can read me a bedtime story, and then you can right, exactly.
Yeah. So
Jock said, "Say it with your chest."
Yeah.
Grown up.
Stephen McCardle said, "Hey guys, great content. I have to go. I'll be back very soon.
Thanks for joining us. We appreciate having you back, Stephen. For sure.
Definitely." Yeah. So Ander said, "If I was in the market, I would use your service in a heartbeat."
All right, but if you know what, you might not be in the market, but if you are in the market, gentlemen, join our connection, our couples connection show.
You do this.
We're premiering it next week. So, right, if you want to be on the show, come on the show. Right, come on the show. And you know who I think we should start with?
What?
You know what?
I know.
Slick Rick. Yeah, that's what we should start with. Is Slick Rick. I think that would be the perfect way to start the show.
Yes.
Right? All right.
No pressure, but
no pressure, but I'm just saying, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right, hold on. Let's go here. And so a little bit of feedback. People are saying Jacques Payne said thumbs up. It's a great idea. Morris said it's a good idea. 100%. David said it's a good idea. Okay, I like it. I like the feedback. You guys, but look, let me be real. If you don't think it's a good idea, tell me. Please tell me and tell me why. Okay? Because I don't profess to know everything or have thought everything out. If you think it's a garbage idea, please tell me why, right? Every time I see the dark thumb, I think it's like a pile of dookie. It's like rich, like you're saying it's garbage, it's poop, right? But anyway, Derek DG said it's a good idea. Okay?
Tracy Laurent said the same thing.
Tracy said it's a good idea. Okay, I think we're gonna run with it. We said when we got to 10,000 subs that we're gonna try to make that work, right?
Yes. So Nap said, "Yes, I'm here and agree about Chang's LDR guy living with mom."
I think it was Naps. I think it was. I didn't. You know what? I didn't want to pile on. I just didn't want to pile on because didn't she look like a little emotional and a little nostalgic in the video? I was like, "Damn, you all right?" I was like,
"Yeah, I'm okay." I'm just, when you look back on it and reflect on what I did before, and
it was 6 months.
It was 6 months of talking, and you can't help but get attached to that
you put
person.
energy
You
into
put
it, right?
energy, effort, and
sure.
time. So it's just.
I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you.
Yeah. So the black book said you can stay toned while eating meat. There are some misconceptions about eating meat. It doesn't make you fat, but it's just a matter of preference.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Other
Gotcha.
conversation. Alan is
Alan.
Retired in the Philippines. What's going on, Alan? We always appreciate you dropping in. This is my second time. My check comes late in the last 2 months on the 3rd. Hope it's there Monday, right? Alan, we appreciate you coming in. We appreciate you dropping in and hanging out with us and adding your input. We appreciate you. Check or not, money or not, we always appreciate a donation or a contribution. But if you don't, we always appreciate you being here because it still helps our channel grow.
Yes, definitely. Right? Yes.
All right. Raymond said it's a great idea. Good. I'm feeling better about it, right? I'm feeling better about it because we talked about it, but you never know how it's going to come across to the audience, right? All right. We're looking for a cool Filipina. All right. David said, good idea, right? Clint said what?
I need a pre-coach from you guys because my Atlanta US, we are more outspoken and straight to the point. They're more shy. Don't want to scare them away. How can we make that blend?
Clint, we will coach you. Don't worry. I mean, I'm not going to coach your answers, but you'll have an idea of the questions. And if you've never been on Kendra G's show, go to her show. The questions are going to be very similar. I'm not going to ask your zodiac sign because I don't really give a rat's ass. But we just care about the quality things about the things that are important that a Filipino would want to know, right? What do you do? Where do you live? Where are you from? What's important to you? Do you have kids? Do you want kids? You know, the things that are important in building a relationship moving forward. That's what we're going to ask, right? So Clint, come do it. Be one of the first, Clint. We think you should. We think you would be. Clint P would be a good one, right? So you would be good. Okay. All right. Okay. So ObiWan said I'm from Detroit. It's kind of like Chicago deep dish. Okay. If it's like Chicago deep dish, I'm with that because I like the Chicago style pizza. Okay. Ty Woods is in the house.
Hello,
what's going on, Ty?
Woods.
You know what's funny is I always feel like Ty Woods and Juggy jump in at the same time. I don't know. But what's up, Ty, and what's up, Juggy?
Hello to you too. Dude, bless you guys. You guys are gonna do the universal dating game.
Yes.
I love it. I'm all in. I'm single.
Yes.
I'm ready to meet some beautiful Filipina.
Ty, hit me up on WhatsApp or hit me up on my email and we'll prep you and we'll have you on the show. We're gonna do how many cats we gonna do? We'll discuss it. But I think we need to do at least 3 people per show. At least 3 people per show. It's gonna take a little bit to get through it. But 3 people per show. Hopefully get some nice women on the show too. But again, you guys, we just ask that you be patient with us because we're growing this from infancy.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be big. I really, really do. I think it'll be big. And I can't imagine where it would be if it blows up, where it would be at 6 months from now, right? I think it'd be cool.
And hopefully after the live stream, people really rewatch the live stream.
Exactly.
So even if they don't join the actual live stream, they can always watch after.
Rewatch, absolutely. Juggy's in the house. What's up, brother? Juggy said the Big Easy. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. So everybody. All right. So I think we're just on the late for yeah. Nolans and the Big Easy is what I was looking for, right? Juggy said, get them bread rolls, right? Man, you can eat some meat, baby. Come on, it's okay, right? All right.
I just think that it's so expensive to spend that money, but we're not eating.
It ain't like we eat out every night. Yeah, yeah. It's okay. We're gonna be all right. Okay. Seriously. You think we're gonna go broke?
Huh?
You think we're gonna go broke? Eating at Texas Roadhouse?
I'm just prioritizing.
We appreciate it, right? Okay.
All right. So the black box said it's a matter of perspective.
Okay. I think that's their their combo, right?
Oh, so Derek Greenway is talking about banking.
Got it. Got it. Now that makes sense. Now that makes sense. When you talk about the USSA, I think USAA actually. USAA.
I misread that.
Right.
My bad.
No, I think it was misdone. But USAA and then the NGSU, I think it was. But I'm not sure. But I got you now, and that makes a ton of sense, right? All right. All right. So where we going? Just doing my thing. All right. Okay, here we go.
All right, back to the Philippines.
What's up, man? What's going on back to the
Okay,
Philippines?
magandang umaga, kuya and ate. Kamusta ang tulog mo? And Cheng, what's your favorite dish you cook for King Richie? Shanghai.
Shanghai. Without see, that's my baby.
I didn't stutter.
My baby know me. That's what's up, right?
I haven't made you Shanghai in a while.
But I like the curry too. The curry,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
the curry's on hit. Yeah. Right. But you make them big ass pieces of chicken now. It's too big. But the curry's on it though.
The big chicken for a big man.
I appreciate that. Right? What do you call him big? You said I'm fat?
No. Well,
You crazy. All right. Anyway. All right. Okay. So let's see. All right. Juggy said I just went to Jollibee for the first time here in the DMV. Right? It's top 3 fried chickens anywhere in the world.
You like
Jollibee's not bad.
Yeah?
I'll take
really?
Popeyes. I'll take Popeyes, but Jollibee is cool. It's better. But KFC has
a different breading.
Yeah, but KFC here is not like KFC at home because I like the extra crispy, and I like the spicy. Yeah, so
It's
cool.
different.
Yeah. Derek, I just saw something that caught my attention by DG. DG, does this say you're a USC Trojan? As in fight on? Because I don't think, did I know that already or did I just overlook that? Because you understand, I am also a USC Trojan. So fight on, brother. Fight on, right? See, I knew we had something in common. That's what drew me to him, right? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Next. Did you, Juggy, did you try the, hey, Juggy, if you didn't try the mango peach pie, you didn't go to Jollibee's.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Just saying, bro.
It's our favorite.
Yeah, you got to try the mango peach pie, bro.
Yeah.
Even if you don't like sweets, you gotta try it. Yeah.
So Tywood said, just kicking back, enjoying the show. I love the community. I love this format, Richie Rich. Love it. Taking it all in, my brother.
You got the reading? You got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just have to slow down.
Yeah, slow it down. It's okay. We're gonna be here for you, right? All right. So thanks, Ty. We appreciate that. We really appreciate the love. Big Boss
and of
is
course,
in
as
the
always.
house. Yeah. Big Boss is in the house. Big Boss is off the market, so we can't. Yeah, Big Boss is not on the market. Big Boss, I don't know if you were here already, but we are adding a new feature to our show, which is the couples connection, where we're gonna do some try to connect some couples.
Yeah, and if ever Big Boss, your wife has friends who are single, it's good networking.
Absolutely.
Invite them to our channel next week.
And we know some of the women, the Filipinas, are on here, but they just don't comment. They're a little too shy.
They don't comment.
If come on to the show, and introduce yourself, right? Introduce yourself right on. Introduce yourself right on. You don't remember that?
No.
I thought you was a cheerleader.
Huh?
All right, cool. All right, Clint P said, CP said, money is nothing. Can you beat? Yeah, I'm gonna let you read this week. I'm gonna let you read this.
Money is nothing. Can you be my peace?
His what?
Peace.
His what?
Peace.
Okay. So peace is important. Okay. All right. Right. All right. So peace is important. Sometimes I think it's important that that we pound that idea in sometimes. Peace is really important. And yeah. Okay. All right. Good enough. All right. Next. Ty Wood said,
I'm a firefighter, 38 years. Next year at 60, I will retire. I will travel to the Philippines to visit to see if I like it, if it's gonna be my cup of tea.
Ty, we hope it's your cup of tea, brother. And if there's anything we can do to make your trip good, let us know. Let us know. Hit me up, right?
Ty, a lot of dudes who come here, they don't leave.
They don't want to leave. Those cats don't want to leave, right?
That's right.
All right, and I just saw this comment. Raymond, you said you're excited for Arch Manning to be the full-time starter. I kind of am too. I'm a Manning family. I'm a fan. I'm a fan, and I think he's gonna be the bomb. He's had time to sit back, a little time playing. I think this might be a good year for Texas. A very good year for Texas. We're gonna see. Of course, I'm always rooting for USC, but college football's right around the corner, Jack. Right around the corner. I get. When August comes, I'm a different man. I'm excited. I'm super excited, right? All right. Let's see. All right. So this is a lot of football talk, right? Okay, here we go. All right, so we get to Ty Woods, right?
I will see Slick Rick. I've traveled the world, but I've never been in Asia. Really looking forward to it. Can't wait. And also, I saw Big Boss comments that you need to visit the Philippines for at least 3 weeks. So
Absolutely.
at least that's
Stay a
a
while.
good, yeah.
Kick up your feet, right?
So at least you have an idea of what the culture is. Because a lot of times people disregard the culture. It's very, very different from what you're used to.
It is important to understand the culture. Slick Rick said, Ty Woods, and I echo this. Ty, thank you for your service, brother. We appreciate it. Slick Rick said he had to get evacuated when he drove to LA during those crazy wildfires, right? So appreciate him and his colleagues. Definitely, without a doubt. Kevin Benson, you're gonna do Phil Am Love Connection. That's it. That's it. We're gonna try it. And I think with you guys' cooperation, if we can get some cats with some confidence that are willing to come on and mic up and cam up, and I think it could be a good show. I really do. But it just occurred to me. It really depends a lot on the audience, on how and are people willing to come on and make it happen. So we got to do some networking and some encouraging. And I just really think Slick Rick would be the first person, be the perfect person to start. Okay, all right.
Derek Greenwood.
Derek Greenwood
said, Cheng, at least you found out about that dude. And yes, I too saw the emotion in your story.
I did too, bro. I did too. I mean, it was. It wasn't like you was just telling a story. It was like you said. You put time and effort into the relationship.
He was not the first guy that I talked to, but he was the guy that I talked to for 6 months. I talked to guys, and I got disappointed because people try to extract money from you. They were
trying to get money from you?
Yeah.
Some African cats. Some
of those cats guys and also some Chinese guys,
Yeah.
They want you to join some Bitcoin,
right.
whatever. So
the Chinese dudes,
I'm not gonna do that. But this guy, I thought that we had the connection, and I think we did. We won't be talking for 6 months if we didn't have that connection. Yeah. But when you're just looking at the good things that this guy can get, that this guy is saying, you overlook the other stuff.
Right.
So so there's a little bit of emotion in it because I got hurt, but I thank God for it.
I'm echoing what he said. I could see the pain in your face. I for reals. I'm not being funny either. I could see it hurt. I could see it hurt. Yeah.
Because I'm just here. I'm just out there trying to look for genuine love, and then there you are. I didn't have some answers to my questions. You ghosted me without an explanation.
Right.
Why you left? Why did you leave?
I mean, even just tell a lie.
I don't like you.
Yeah,
that's
something.
It.
Yeah, and that's it.
Okay, so just don't keep me hanging and waiting.
Yeah.
Right. Just don't keep me waiting or hoping that you'll come back. I don't know if you're gonna come back. So I just keep it pushing. But I thank God for that experience, because if it weren't for that experience, I wouldn't be here sitting next to you.
I'm chopped liver now. I'm chopped liver.
No, chopped liver.
I'm just playing. No, but I'm gonna be serious for just a second. When you were talking about the story, you had told me the story already before. But when you were talking about the story on the video, I could see the pain. I really could see it. Because you could see you were recollecting. You were like, and it was coming back to you, the feelings and the emotions and all that stuff. And it kind of hurt me to see you hurt like that. Yeah, I mean, in the long run, like you said, how'd it work out for you? But it still sucked to hear that you went through that. And plus the thing about the boys.
That's what I was hurt about.
I had to control myself talking about the boys because I'm a little passionate about the two knuckleheads. But
that's what hurt me the most. You can hurt me, but once you involve my boys, it hurts so much.
All right, so Big Boss said, "What's all this dating again?" Big Boss, we're gonna do a couples connection thing. It starts next week. We're gonna put three or four dudes. We'll figure out the time frame. It depends. I guess it depends on how many dudes are willing to come on. But we'd like to put 3 or 4 dudes on, or dudes or women on, because we're going to do both. And the whole premise is to get people connected internationally, right? People always complain about the dating websites. We're not trying to. look, we don't have a chance to vet anybody, and that's the catch. That's the caveat to all this. We don't have a chance to vet anybody.
Don't blame us.
Yeah. So if she so if she asks you for money, don't blame us. I'm just saying. My thinking is that the quality of women on our channel will be at least a little higher than the quality of women on most dating websites.
Yeah, probably we could do a little probing before or maybe a little interview.
I would like to do that, but I can't guarantee that.
Yeah, we can't guarantee. It's not a guarantee.
It's just connecting people.
That's it.
We'll do our best to vet, to vet and try to put on people that we think are quality people, but there's no guarantee behind that. That's all I can say. But I think I like the premise of the show. I think it's going to be good, and I'm excited about it.
Yes.
I'm excited about it. So you guys, again, hit me up on WhatsApp. Hit me up on our channel, on our email. If you want to be on the show, we'd love to have you on the show. Do it. Definitely do it. Come on, man.
Can you flash your number so that they can hit you up on your what you call that?
Absolutely. The number's right there. The WhatsApp number is right there. Join me on WhatsApp, 415-490-8030. Hit me on WhatsApp if you want to be on the show. We'd love to have you on. And
please don't forget to introduce yourself.
Huh?
Because sometimes they just hit you with a "Hey, Rich."
Yeah, true enough. All right, so let's take this call real quick, and here we go. South Carolina. All right. This is Rich and Ching. You got 3 minutes to get 3 minutes to get in and get out. What you got?
Hey, this is Fleet, man. I talked to y'all when I got back in May.
What's going on, bro?
I just wanted to update you guys. I went to my primary care doctor. After being there for a month and eating like the locals eat fruits and vegetables,
right?
My A1C went from a 9.8 to a 7.8. She took me off 3 of my diabetic medications, and I am on my way back. I just had a VA appointment this month, and one other appointment in the beginning of September, and I plan on being there right after that appointment.
Right.
And like I said, it's the local fruits and vegetables, the sour, sweet potato leaves. I've been growing them and throwing them away for years. Sweet potato leaves.
Okay.
The water spinach.
Right.
All of those
a lot of good
Asian fruits and vegetables, man. It took away 75% of my body inflammation.
Wow.
I got a spine condition from an accident in the military, and the inflammation is gone. I don't even need my massage chair.
Hey, congratulations on that.
Happy
that's
to hear
good
that.
news. That's definitely good news to hear. You're doing better. You sound good, and we'll be excited to have you come back when you get back. And here's the only thing I got to say is, if you don't look us up, there might be a problem. We might have a problem, bro.
Bro, that's why I'm on the phone letting you know I'm gonna be looking for you in September.
Yeah, come get at me. Get at me before you get here, so we can put some space aside. So we can get together. Okay.
Yeah. So we make sure we don't get any furniture moving, huh?
Yeah. Well, no worries. I plan on coming for 6 months.
Absolutely. That's
great.
That's cool. That's super cool, bro. All right, man. We appreciate you giving us a little update, and we're glad you're doing better. And we look forward to having you come back.
All right, great. Thanks.
All right, thanks, man.
You.
All right. I love hearing those, man. When you hear people feeling better, they're more healthy than they were before, whatever. So that's super cool. That's super cool.
Yes, definitely. I would start pounding you with sweet potato tops and water spinach.
You gonna start pounding me?
It's almost
it's almost okay.
Wait lang.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's get back into. Come on. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Okay.
Hey, you feeding me this, eh? Okay. Right. David said this is the best live show. Rich and Cheng are great.
Thank you, David. We appreciate it, man. We have fun.
Best.
We have fun, and if we could do something informative, that's the key. That is the key. If in Chinese they would say, 如果你好 你们 is you guys. Then.
Okay.
如果你们很开心，我很开心。You're getting closer. You're getting close. Stick to God.
Okay.
Yeah. It just means if you guys are happy, then we're happy too. Is what it means. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Ty Wood said, "Thank you all. Thanks thanks to all of you guys for the kind words. Just doing my duty, guys. I don't know any other way to thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. I hope everybody's safe.
You just did.
Mm-hmm.
You just did. And we definitely appreciate it, right?
Mm-hmm. All right. So Paul Manning. Hello, Paul. Anyone here in Taiwan? How
our horns.
How are horns?
I think that might be a Texas thing, a hook 'em horns. Maybe, but I'm not sure. Right? If anybody else is in Taiwan, let us know. Paul, we were supposed to be in Taiwan actually, but anyway. But no, we're not in Taiwan. Paul, where are you in Taiwan? Are you in Taichung, Kaohsiung, or Taipei, or another place? Let us know. I'm curious actually. And how do you like it out there? I never lived there. I've traveled there a few times, but I've never lived there. How do you like it out there, bro? Or are you there? I guess he's not really saying he's there. He's just saying, is anyone here in there? Okay. All right. Let's see.
Tywood said, thank you so much, guys. I love the whole concept of the love connection.
That's what I'm saying. I really think it's going to be good. But it takes the audience. The audience is going to have to jump in. You have to convince people to jump in and right, and have some fun. Have some fun. Jump in. Have some fun with us, right? It helps make the show. It's like the call-in aspect of the show. It just adds to the ambiance, adds to the whole show. So I think it's a little cool,
spice,
right?
So Tywood said, take care of all people. I will get in touch with you. Rich, I love you guys. I appreciate you. I have to get back on the clock now. It gets crazy in Los Angeles Saturday night,
Absolutely.
if you can imagine.
Absolutely. Right. We appreciate you joining us, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining us, Tywoods. All right. So the big boss said, Wolverines all the way, go blue.
Anyway, you know, now we're competing because because USC is in the Big Ten too now. So anyway, I don't know about Wolverines, but I don't know that they have the squad. They graduated a lot of people, and they had a lot of people got drafted from Michigan. So anyway, I don't know that they get, but they kind of always what you call it? They just
shuffle.
No, something. But they're always good. That's the point. Yeah, they're always good.
All right.
Okay, I think that's the end. That's the end of our comments.
The Black Box said, Rich, you should introduce Cheng to some Motown music, the romantic song she would love.
No, bro. She's already there. She's already there. Yeah, she's there. She's there with them. Cheng is an R&B person. And if you don't know, Black Box, if you don't know, Cheng can sing, bro. And unfortunately, she can't do it on here because of copyright issues. And believe me, we've learned that the hard way. But Cheng can sing. She can definitely sing, and she is all about the R&B, and she's good at it. So I don't have to introduce. I actually don't have to. It's one of the few things I don't have to introduce her to because she's all about it already. Yeah.
Yeah. I whenever I stop, I bite my tongue because there's a song in my mind.
Right. She always got a damn song that she want to sing, but. Anyway, so we got 2 minutes left in this live stream. We want to say thanks to everybody. Actually, let me let you go first. What you got? You got from?
I think just for example, our Couples Connect. Thank you for the feedback because we're really excited in doing this and helping you guys out. We know that this is a new thing for a Filipino and American couple to do, but hopefully it will turn out good. And most importantly, we thank you always for supporting our channel, leaving a comment, hitting the like button, watching our videos all throughout the end of the video. So we're really appreciative of that, and we can't thank you enough.
Absolutely. Big Boss said I need to introduce her to funk, and Big Boss, I actually have introduced her to funk. And she's, I mean, music is her thing. Music is her thing, right? And usually it's when it comes to music, she's introducing me to stuff. Because if it's anything after the 90s, I'm just not really with it. But usually music is her thing. And she's hip to a lot of old school stuff. I did introduce her to funk. I don't know if we didn't do James Brown, but we did some Parliament. We did some Funkadelic. We did some, what else did we do? We did a lot of good old school funk.
Yeah, but we also enjoy old school hip hop music.
Yeah, I'm an old school dude.
Yeah,
I'm definitely.
I like old school music.
All right. Slick Rick said, one last reminder: don't forget to hit the like button. Please hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to our channel, you guys. Definitely make sure you do it. Anders said, channel me in Manila. Anders, next time you come to Manila, let's make it happen, bro. Let's definitely make that happen. Oh, here you go, Chang. You ready?
Wait,
this is a different name.
it's
right?
a different name. So,
Adramamen.
Abdramane Buare.
Adraman.
Ab-
Okay.
Abdramane
Give us
Buare.
no, because I don't want to butcher his name. Give us a pronunciation of your name, so the next time, if you can write a good pronunciation of your name in, so next time we introduce you, we'll have your name in it to sound legit the way it's supposed to be. Oh, okay. You're good with those names, man.
Thank
Right?
you.
So Cheng gave hers. I just want to give a shout out to all you guys. We appreciate you guys. Our channel's growing, sometimes slowly, sometimes quickly, but our channel's growing. We can't do it without you guys. We really, really appreciate it. We try to have fun. We try to bring some quality content. Look, if you want to donate to some woman who's washing clothes, then that's your money. It's your if she's washing clothes or sleeping, you want to give her money, that's your business. I'm not trying to hate on you. I kind of am. Yeah, I mean, if you don't do that, send us the money, and we'll buy some rice and donate it to a good cause or something. But anyway, I'm just hating a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm a little crusty.
Yeah, but I'll add a little lang. Before, we usually respond as quick as possible, but now it's taking time to respond. But we try our best to respond to all of your comments.
Yeah, exactly, right.
So there are a few questions we can answer. Anders said might be a while before next time, stopping in Cambodia 3 to 4 weeks next year. All right.
Phnom Penh or Siem Reap, or where are you going or Angkor Wat? Where are you going in Cambodia?
All right. So Clint P just asking. So what if your guest in dating doesn't want the people you have online? Can they be able to send the rest to see the rest, or have contact to be in touch with her, or her see and be in touch with us?
I don't know about your reading just now, because that sounded really confusing to me. But here, let's do this. What we are going to do is make sure that there's a way to contact you. Make sure that there's a way to contact you. If you come on the show, maybe there's not somebody that you saw that you liked, or vice versa, but you leave your contact information in email, what do you call it, Instagram or something like that, where they can contact you. They can get at you if they like you. I can say this. I think as the show grows, it will become bigger, and the people that come on here will be contacted by women. Again, it depends. I mean, it really depends on you coming on the show and how much people like you and all that other stuff. But show your confidence. Come on the show, show yourself. Put your best foot forward, right?
And also,
there's a lot of good women out here that are looking for a quality man. Be that quality man.
So I think we should ask questions like if they're willing to give up their contact information to show the contact information, because a lot of people will be watching and would be wanting to contact.
Well, we need to put their contact information out there, right? So that people, of course, people aren't just going to hit them up while they're in the middle of the show. Probably going to hit them up after the show or like that. So we can make sure that there's a way that they can be contacted.
Yes, definitely.
Okay? All right, Big Boss says he's going to Cagayan de Oro next week, right? Oh, dang. I really want to go. Okay. All right. Anders said he's going to Siem Reap. Okay, cool. All right. But keep an eye on the digital nomad visa for Philippines, right? Some questions about U.S. citizens being eligible still. I have questions about that too as well. All right, you guys. I think that is going to be the end of our show. Again, we appreciate you guys. If you want to be on the show, don't be shy. Call in. Come on the show. As far as our couples connection, I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of very, very interesting, and let's have some more fun.
Yes,
you're that quality guy with all the confidence. Come on, put your best foot forward and show it.
Yes.
All right, Big Boss, Anders, all you guys, thanks for joining us.
Jover
and Joey Agbayani. Joey's not going to be on the couples connection because he has a beautiful wife and family already. But Joey, we still love you, brother. And we still always are happy to have you on the show.
Yes.
For all you guys, peace, love, and soul. Right, you don't even know nothing about that. No. You don't know. The Soul Train. It's old I'll explain that, right? All right. So you guys, until next time, if you have questions, hit us up on WhatsApp about your questions. If you want to come on to the Couples Connection show, hit us up on WhatsApp or in the email. Definitely do it. Come on, you guys, get on the show. Get on the show. Show who you are. Put your best foot forward. It's gonna be fun, right?
Who knows?
Thank you, ObiWan. We appreciate you. Thank you, Clint. Thank you all. And most of all, no disrespect to anybody else, but thank you, Slick Rick. We love you, brother. All right. All right. Until next time, I'm Richie Rich for Richie Rich Abroad.
And this is Chang.
Shoot. Deuces.
We're out.
We gotta go eat. I'm hungry.
I am too. Can you see my Can you hear my stomach?
I can hear your stomach. I might eat you.
Yeah.
Not like that. I mean, just anyway. All right. Peace out, y'all. Yeah. Oh.